Welcome to my 18th Blu-ray and DVD movie update. Here we go again. Let's start off right away because I got like 37 things to show you guys. So let's get started. The first thing I have is Animal on Blu-ray. I've already reviewed this film. I'll put a link in the description below next to the film itself. And I love this movie. It's so awesome. I love all the characters. I love the creature. It's just a perfect blend of 80s and modern horror. Next up, I have Big Ass Spider on Blu-ray. Yes, I have this on DVD, but I wanted to upgrade it to Blu-ray because I found it really cheap at Kmart, so I had to pick it up because it's like $12 on the Amazon. I found it for like $7 at Kmart. Next up, this was given to me from the Geek Legions of Doom. It's a UK DVD for the Borderlands. I haven't checked out any of the films he's given to me yet, but I'm going to as soon as I possibly can. This looks pretty cool. That's really all I can say because I know nothing else about it. Next, I have already reviewed this, but it's not coming out until April 5th. But that is the Bunnyman Massacre, aka Bunnyman 2. Love this film. It's a lot better than the first, but it certainly can be better. I have a film I've actually never seen, and I'm very surprised because of that. That is C.H.U.D. Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. C.H.U.D. I really know not much about this film. So, next up, I have this in the C section because it's related to The Conjuring, but that is Annabelle. It's not the best paranormal horror film, but it's not the worst. Next up, I have Dark Hall from Scream Factory. I got this for like $10 at Walmart, but it looks cool. Here I have The Dead Next Door. I wanted to grab this before it went out of print. Yeah, I'm happy to have it. It looks bloody as all hell, so... Next up, I just got this in today, and that is Don't Go in the Woods Alone on the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. I got like halfway through it. I had to turn it off to get this video done. It looks pretty good on Blu-ray. Some of the scenes are a little bit scratchy, but it's still worth a look. Next up, I haven't seen this yet, and that is Dracula Untold. I loved the trailer for this film, and I really want to take a look at it, but I just haven't had the time. It seriously looks awesome, and I can't wait to check it out. Next up, I've already reviewed this, and that is Exists. What an awesome Bigfoot film. It's so fast-paced. They're not afraid to show the Bigfoot. I love it. Next up, I have this in the G section because it's part of the Gates of Hell trilogy. This just came out, and it's The Beyond on the Blu-ray. Comes with the soundtrack, too. That's awesome. Love the score. And it has that. It's a 3-disc set. I have never seen this film, but I'm eager to watch it along with City of the Living Dead and House by the Cemetery. I want to get those on Blu-ray before I start watching any of these, though. Next up, I got Ghoulies IV. Don't know much about it, but it's directed by Jim Wynorski, who I love his movies, but I think that this one looks a little weird, to be honest. I've never seen any of the Ghoulies films, so how can I judge? Next up is Grave Halloween. I actually really enjoyed this. I saw it on Sci-Fi. Next up, this is the really big one. Yeah, that is the Halloween Complete 10-Film Collection from Scream Factory. This is awesome. All 10 Halloween movies on Blu-ray. I want to get them orange cases. I'll have to look into that. I've already watched parts 1 to 8. I want to watch the remake soon. I have the book, but I haven't read it yet. I don't want to watch the film until I've read the book, and that is Horn. This looks so good. This was also given to me by the Geek Legions of Doom. That is The Hospital, but I'm definitely going to have to check this one out soon. Next up, I have a book that I want to show off, and that is Hotel Megalodon. This looks pretty interesting. I mean, it has a cool premise. It's kind of like Bait, but it's a book. I have I, Frankenstein here, a PG-13 CGI fest that I heard was complete shit, but I got for like $7 with the slipcase, so I don't think that's such a bad deal. Here I have Inbred. Another film given to me by the Geek Legions of Doom. Next up, I've already reviewed this, and that is Jurassic City. Love this movie. It's so awesome. One of the best dinosaur films that is low budget I've seen in a while. Next up, I have Late Phases, Night of the Lone Wolf. It looks pretty cool, and I really enjoy werewolf movies more than vampire movies. I'm always a werewolf kind of guy. Next, I got Muck. I heard shit things about this, but I've also heard decent things about this. I want to be the judge for it myself. It's basically been called the generic slasher flick. Here I have a Lucio Fulci film called The New York Ripper. Now this looks really gross. I saw some people's reviews on it. The guy who kills people, he talks like Donald Duck. That is pretty weird. Here I have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I've had this one for a little while now, so it should have come a long time ago. But I have this great film, one of my favorites of 2014. Now I have a few rat films here, starting with R. I have The Rats, Rats Night of Terror, Rat Scratch Fever, and Rodentz. All 4 killer rat films. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to check them out. I have a killer bug film trilogy here. Starship Troopers, the trilogy on Blu-ray. An awesome movie series. It really is. The first one is always going to be the best in my opinion. I have a couple of Dario Argento films, Suspiria and Inferno. I already have Mother of Tears. Next up is Tourist Trap. I haven't even opened this yet. It's from Full Moon. I heard the Blu-ray was crap, so I'm really sketchy on it, but I still want to see it. Next up, I have a remake of the 70s film called Willard, starring Crispin Glover. This film looks awesome. Now, this was an awesome werewolf movie, Wolf Cop. It was ridiculous. It took a little while to get going, but when it did, it was awesome. Wolves, haven't seen it, but I enjoy Jason Momoa. He's an awesome actor, so it might be good. And last but not least, I have Young Frankenstein, an awesome 70s comedy classic. That's everything. Oh my God, this has been a big 2 or 3 months since I've uploaded a video based around what I've gotten recently. And I got a lot of good stuff. My God. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below to leave comments and subscribe.